2020 is actually not only a very sad year so far, but an also interesting year as well. You got Chinese doctors turning black, their skin turning black because they were infected by the virus that went all the way into their liver. This is just one of the doctors, one of two doctors who woke up with their skin blackened. Must have been hell for this man to have the virus and to be black at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, these people don't really have a love for black people. I'm not saying this. This is true. I'm not saying this out of spite. This is true. Now, hopefully you get better, man. I'm not gonna be a fucked up person, but it's really an interesting year so far with all the exposed racist people that are just being put out there on a grand scale. We already knew this as the people over here who already have opened their eyes to the truth. But the people who have been sleeping for a very long time, they're starting to wake up now and see that this is reality. People hate you just for being black, just for existing. They can't stand you. You know? I'm not going to wish anybody dead because I'm not that kind of person. I was raised better than that. But I'm glad to see that black people waking up to the truth that not only a lot of these so-called dominant society members don't like them, but the people over there in China don't like them either. It's not to say that all Chinese don't like you, but many of them don't. Now, me personally, I've never had a problem with a Chinese person, amazingly. When I've gone to get Chinese food at times, I've known those people for many, many years. They never treat me any way different. But people can say that's because you're paying for their service. Okay, all right. But in my personal life, never had problems with Asian people at all. But I'm not here to defend them either. I'm not going to defend what cannot be defended, and I wouldn't defend them anyway. I would defend my people first and foremost over anyone else. The video that I showed you with the dark skinned man, I don't know if he's African American or he's African. It might be an African man. Like I said, I'm not sure. He gets gestured over by the Asian woman, and he looks thirsty. Okay, I'll give him that. He looks thirsty, but he has paint on his face because he was painting in her house, and he's about to go in for a kiss. But then she puts the detergent in the man's mouth and then puts him into the washing machine, and then an Asian man comes out, denoting and depicting, I should say, that black men are dirty, Asian men are not. So he was unclean when he was black, but he's now clean when he's Asian. And it's little instances like this, like the other video that I showed you, that when these Asian people were talking about they're being discriminated against because of the virus, I really can't feel bad for them. I'm not a fucked up person where I don't care, but at the same time, I can't really care because they've been doing this to black people for a very long time and not giving a damn about, how they affect black people, how they, make black people feel. It's okay for them to make fun of black people and put them in roles that are less than flattering, especially this commercial here. This fool, because that's what he is, put himself in this commercial. He made money, but he looks like a freaking idiot to humiliate himself like that. And it's a humiliation on the world stage because people saw this commercial on YouTube. It's global. So you look like a fool. I don't care if you got paid or not, but you look like a fool. So this is just, like I said, the video I did was just to show examples of how I really can't feel sorry for people in the Asian community when they've been racist against black people for a very long time. I would like it if we would all be able to get along with each other and not have racism at all, and then the problems of the world would not be as big as they are now. But when you have people that can't get along with other people or discriminate or hate them because of the color of their skin, this is going to be the world that we live in. And this is why black people feel the way they do, because it happens to them more than anybody else. You can tell me about how, Jews in the Holocaust, you can tell me about, Irish being slaves, but nobody has had it worse. I don't care. You can argue with me all day and you will always be wrong because it's just facts. Nobody, no other people on this planet have ever had it worse than black people. It's just true. And the thing that you notice is that black people are very forgiving to those people, but not forgiving to the people in their own community. And they will continue to come back for more and more suffering and pain because they keep forgiving people that are going to continue to take advantage of that forgiveness. It is just that simple. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. You know I'm not, but you can say it if you want to.